The capacitor doesn't look swollen. I don't see any of the capacitors being swollen. I'm videotaping this. So we're thinking it's this, even though it says it's a CD.
That actually looks like it's supposed to say G, maybe.
G? No.
Let's see the bottom of it. I don't know.
Do you see any other C's there?
There's a G, there's an F. There's another F. I don't think that's in reference to any order.
We thought maybe these capacitors were swollen, but they're different values. Because there's some other ones that are swollen also, but I don't know, maybe they're supposed to look like that. I did fix this one here, but it still doesn't work. I don't know if it's not making contact with this one. So my son said it's all the C.
C sharp?
C sharp?
Yes.
Yeah, well, mix. Nothing on that one. These two, and then these three work. But well, I mean, they're saying if you hold it down or spray with contact cleaner. Yeah, I could. It cleans the whatever dirt is on there. I just want to know where and how to clean the contacts. what do I take apart to get to the contacts? Okay. Other than that, sounds pretty good. He was playing some stuff on the bottom keys. It sounded pretty good. Boom. Howdy. So, sorry for the noise, but I got a window air conditioner going over there. I got ceiling fans. I've got exhaust fans going just because it's a heat wave. So, so today I'm going to attempt. I have a couple keys. The ones that one and that one are non-operational. These 1, 2, 3 are off key, and it's all the key of C. So these will make a noise. You know, you'll get sound. This, they're totally dead. So I want to check the contacts. And this is a I found the manufacturer of the keyboard parts here, and it's Pratt-Read. So I want to try to take, I know how to get this part off. There's just 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this whole thing will lift off. But I do believe I need to get to the keyboard, those little wires or springs, whatever they use, and make sure that that's making contact when you press the key. So let's see. Okay, so I took this off just for inspection, and I took a couple of these keys. By the way, this is a Fender Contempo combo organ from like I think it might be 1968 or 69. But anyways, so to get this whole device off, it appears to me that you have to take, all right, let's see, it's hard to see it. Where, got it, hold on. There is a nut. Right over here. There's one here, and it looks like there's another one at the other end, and there's like a little metal bracket, and where that nut is, it's just a threaded part coming out of a piece of wood. So it looks like they glued some strips of wood onto this case at the bottom. Then they take this piece and they set it on top. Well, they had some screws, threaded screws in a piece of wood going up, and then they glued it down. And there's a bunch of them down in here. There's same thing. There's about, I don't know, maybe about 8 of those threaded bolts coming out with a nut on there. So got to take every single one of these keys off, just a screw here, and then they just kind of slide off, and then you can access all those nuts, take it off, and then this thing should be able to lift off, and then I can inspect underneath. This is a bad one right here. And it's really hard to see anything. Looks like there's some kind of a bar that runs along here. But usually I'm looking for that makes a contact when you press it down. And it's really ancient stuff. I don't know if I want to take this apart or not. I guess I can do it. Yeah, the reason I'm doing it this way is I'm ruling out those two keys that don't work at all. Ruling out, is it a mechanical issue? If it's not, then it's an electrical issue. But being that most all the other ones work, so I'm just gonna go that route first. Pain in the butt, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so I turned it around. I just numbered all the keys so I can put them all back exactly where they were. Probably don't need to do that, but so this is all wired. All the boards, all the wiring comes to this keyboard. So basically what I want to do is be able to loosen it, lift it up, and inspect the underneath, see what's going on there. Very limited information. If you look up Pratt-Read keyboard cleaning, repairing, you can find stuff on YouTube on different models, you know, but they use this kind of configuration. But anyway, so for the front of it, the back should be easy. There's only two, you know, there's like a, oh, where is it? Right down there. There's only two of those, one here and one on the other side, and hopefully the whole thing lifts off. And along here, there's about 5 or 6 of these, where's the camera? Right there, see that nut? There's a few of them. So what I was thinking, I don't have to take all the keys off. There's like one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. I'll just take the keys off that are on top of these. And then hopefully I can find a little wrench that'll fit in there and just unscrew those. And hopefully that lifts off this part. This part probably have to come off. There's a screw underneath that should lift that off. Same with this one here. And then hopefully I can take it off, we can inspect it. I imagine the contacts, I'm looking for the contact surface that makes the keys work. And I want to, you know, test that. I mean, I can probably test it with a continuity meter, you know, without having the whole thing plugged in. First time I've worked on one of these, but and make sure it's all unplugged. It is. Okay, so I've got all I've left some of the keys on there. I just took them off so that I could get to these, where are they? We got a flashlight. Where? There's a flashlight. To these nuts right down there. I just got 2 left. Get those off and then take off these 2 down here. And hopefully this thing will lift off. So far I've got it so that it's loose, so I hope I'm doing it right. Anyways, the search goes on, and I can see that with a mirror, I can see that gold rod goes all along there. And I figure I'm just going to check to make sure that these 2 completely dead keys are making the right contact there. think they are, but it's kind of weird. These blue keys like this one, this one, this one, they do sound off, but it's real kind of scratchy, off key type thing. And then there's one here and one right here that's completely dead. I don't know if it's related to these 1, 2, 3 off key and then 2 dead. I don't know if that's related. I don't think it is. Because if these are dead, you know, if there's a circuit, maybe it's, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I've got it all taken apart. I was right, it was all those. And then two at each end. So this is what it looks like. It doesn't look real corroded on those. So there's what? 3 springs. Let's see if I can. Man, it's hard to do this with this camera, doesn't show it up. But okay, so there's 3 springs. There's like 1, 2, 3 springs. And those make contact with these bars. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. So now the key in question is this one right here. It's the very top row of keys, the 2 that are out. Only thing I've noticed so far, I just got to this point, was look at. Let me see. Let me get a pointer. Yeah, okay. Now look at, see where this connects right here on each one of these? Now, all these other ones that work, this white part goes up higher. Watch. So that one goes up pretty high. This is the bad one. It doesn't go all the way up. See, that one goes high. That one doesn't. This one goes all the way up. This one goes all the way up. That one goes all the way up. Okay, now where's another bad one? This one right here. This is the other one. Now that one looks. That one looks okay. Anyways, so I just got to figure out how to test. I guess I could be testing for continuity on these rods. Then they've got what are these transistors all the way along? Also, I guess it is so bizarre. And you have all the wires down here. Make sure those don't have cracks in the solder, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna keep working at it. What joy. Quick video. Okay, so I got it up and kind of be able to test it. It's held in by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nuts, and then 1, 2, 3 in the back. This one here, there was no screw or nut or anything holding it, so somebody's been here. Somebody's replaced something here. These are the bushings. Hard to see, but they're called cat ears because the tops of them look like cats, hard to see, very hard to see. But anyway, so looks like we have a board in here with a bunch of, I think those are transistors? Are they, I don't know, whatever you tell me. But yeah, there's a board that runs the entire, you can see it right there. There's one in, there's wires on both sides. And so like, I put blue tape where this key and this key is non-existent. And basically just has that kind of action. It looks like there's one, two, three springs on these. Then on these here, there's 4 springs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see. So that contact bar stops right there. So all these have 4. These have 3. They're all the bass notes. So I guess if it wasn't making contact, it'd be right into these springs, or it, wish it was more light, but kind of. This is a bad one right here. I guess I could clean where they're supposed to make contact or test continuity somehow. We'll see. Alrighty then, so I plugged it all in with the keyboard up, and I wanted to see if I got any results in getting these keys to turn back on. This key right here and this one, everything with the blue. These turn on, but they're just off pitch. It's all the C sharp. So I don't have anything to really test in here. There's some transistors in here. Those could be dead. They don't look burned up or anything like that, but the schematic is very vague on this thing. So yeah, I took this and brought it all the way up to make sure that it was, you know, it was just, oh God, let's see. These flashlights are driving me nuts. It's hard to see, but these that work, all that rocker right there just goes pretty far. This one, it moves, but not as much as the other ones. I don't know if that's got something to do with it or not. There's a little spring in here. Yeah. Really hard to see. Yeah, bushing's still in there. I don't know. I'll just try cleaning that contact rod, whatever you want to call it. I'll try cleaning that. A little bit of rubbing alcohol. 91%. I don't think that'll do anything. I'm trying to figure out how to test these wires here. There, right there. There's wires all along here for every key. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry for the ambient noise. I got air conditioner going. Ceiling fans, exhaust fan, heat wave out there. So I've got continuity check on these wires. So it looks like I have the very first, the black wires there. I got the very first one, which is, I believe, this one. And then I get it. There's that black wire down there. So it travels along here and goes to this board here, and this board says F, board number 3. Then I'm going to try, this is a dead key right here, and I'm pretty sure it's got to be this one. Let's see where it leads. Nope. Nope. So it's this one. Board 2, F, board 2, G. That one was, looks like that was an A, board 3, F. That says C. It's either a C or G. I can't. That's a G. So I imagine that's a C. So let's see if I can get, hold on.